The address is 347 Don Shula Drive in honor of the legendary coach. The stadium is Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens, Florida. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Miami Dolphins. With my partner Greg Olson, Mike Tirico, Joey Sly, set to get this one going. Off we go from Hard Rock Stadium. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
Achane on first down and then some. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. They'll get 19 out of that play. Good for a Dolphins first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Once again, it's Achane. He's got another first down and more. And he will go all the way. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Miami. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
It's the score, Dolphins 7, Packers 0. Evan McPherson set to kick off.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This will be returned from the 6. And he will get cut down short and shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he's going to pick up the first down. That's a nice run, taking it up past the 30-yard line.
7-yard gain.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of the tag. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Here we go. Here we go.
On play action, Love. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Trying to get it to Savion Williams there. And it'll be second down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Down.
Williams in motion. Quick one. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the Dolphins come up with the turnover.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Let's go. Steady.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Looking middle of the field. It's complete. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 15 yards through the air. First down, Miami. He'll drop to throw. He'll get it inside the 20. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple.
He will do it himself. He's in. Touchdown, Dolphins.
So you look back a week ago, Mike, and that tough loss, and you can already see this is a much different group. There's a different focus. There's a different clarity. There's a different operation in and out of the huddle. They look sharp, motivated, and 2 drives later, they've got 2 touchdowns, and that's exactly how you draw it.
Makes the score Dolphins 14. Packers nothing. McPherson set to kick off.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Watch it. Stick. Ready. Sticky. Green. Red. Yellow. Set. Cut.
From the gun, it's Love. Get this complete. It's Williams over the middle. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
That's good.
That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
17 yards. First down.
Here we go. Set. Snap. Flat. 95. Set. Cut.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Take him back to the other side of midfield. Gervon Dexter. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his 1st on the year.
Here we go. Ready.
2nd down throw for Love. That's right side and brought in by Williams. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
60 red. White. Yellow. Red.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on third down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
He'll get it inside the 20. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. 4 catches already in this opening quarter, off to a hot start as he picks up the first down.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Set, hut. 6, left, yellow, 43. Slide blue. Claws red.
Love. Rolling right, carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And the Dolphins come up with the turnover.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Here we go. Go.
They'll start on the ground. It's a 10. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll stay on the ground with a chance. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 14-0 is our score. And we're back to South Florida after this.
Ready, ready.
3rd, they need 8.
Come on, come on. Set, 70 range. Bronco 80. Ready, ready.
They'll look to throw. He'll let one go down the middle. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. On 4th down, here comes J.K. Scott to punt, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field.
Shot, 17. Set. Ready?
They'll run it straight ahead with Jenkins. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
On the double.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Here we go. Blue, 32. Drill green. Black ultra. Steel black. Set cut.
Throwing is Love. And that is incomplete.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
Too much leg there. That one's into the end zone for a touchback. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Ready?
2nd and 11.
Here we go. Set. Ready?
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Now a screen set up for Achane. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd
Cowboy 80. Here we go. Here we go.
Open man, right side. He's got it. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Well, nothing real fancy here, Mike. Not a huge pickup, but anytime on 3rd down, you got to know where the sticks are, who's your most reliable player, and I think everybody in this booth knows exactly what position that is.
Come on. Go.
A run, and it's Achane. Oh, he's going nowhere. Knocked down hard in the backfield.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Now they'll set up to throw. Moving to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
A quick slant into the hands of Waddle. And he's going to get there. He got the 1st down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
Okay, ready?
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60. Cougar 19. Ready, ready.
On the carry, it's Achane. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Quick throw here is complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
On the set. Here we go. Cut.
They'll run with Jacobs. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Love out quickly to Dobbs. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Here's 3rd and 7.
Here we go. Set.
Now Love. And that is incomplete.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
At their own 28-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
Ready.
On the ground, here is Achane. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
At the 30-yard line.
On the jump.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Second and 8.
Back to throw. Incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
8 yards to go.
And I think I want to see a little bit more of this style from this defense. The key, Mike, is at that catch point, you want to create as much contact and be physical. Separate the ball from the intended receiver, and it's a great example there.
He's going to let this one go deep. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. A big-time play for the Dolphins. 35 yards.
Ready, ready.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
60 bucks.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding.
The 18, pioneer. Ready.
He'll look to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took that ball way too much time to get to the open receiver. And when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball. And he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction.
On 3rd down, they'll go with Achane. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Okay, ready?
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
2nd and 10.
Let's go. Ready. 38. Ready.
Here's Love. He's a short one, caught by Kraft. Was brought down, and the pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
You can just see the frustration of the defender. Did you see him get off the quarterback? He's like, man, hold that ball for 1 tick longer, man. I'm there to record the sack. Nice job by the quarterback having that timing and rhythm to get that ball out of his hand. And you can imagine, he got close this time. That defender, he's going to keep coming, and don't be surprised if he eventually gets to it.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
He is belted in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
Ready.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion.
Ready.
On 2nd down, Love. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Kenneth Grant getting in for the sack. That's going to lead to 3rd and very long.
Blaster, stick. Steel, black. Black, shot. Hut.
Now Love. To the left side, he finds Kraft. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. And how about that? 3rd and a mile. And they convert and pick up a 1st down. To throw is Love. This is caught 2. And he'll take it on in. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Packers. It's his 4th touchdown on the year.
Well, after being shut out in the first half, it has to feel good for this offense, Mike, to just get on the board, get something going. And now the question we have to ask is, there enough time to come all the way back?
Yeah, just some belief, right, Greg? Just let's watch these guys on the next few drives. Did they give them a little belief that they can stay in this game? Best way to start with that score. Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. He fields it at the 8. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
Come on. Set. Go.
Well run with H.A. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
Made at the 36-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Ready? Cougar knife. Tackle 80.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Quick throw. Taken in. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
First down.
A gain there of 24 yards. Good for a Dolphins first down.
Here we go. Set.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's caught downfield by Waddle. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. It's a big play there for Miami. 38 yards. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have first and goal. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Come on, 8-10. Touchdown, Dolphins. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow. 22. Huge. Yellow. Check.
On first and 10, here's Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. Give him 14 on that play. One first down. So first and 10 here now at the 38.
Here we go. Set.
They'll run the draw with Jacobs. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. That is 14 for the second time. Back-to-back 14-yard gains and a first down.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset, but as always, there's the exception to every rule.
He'll get this one out to Jacobs. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Brings up 7 and 5 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's second and 5.
Come on. Set. 60 red. 60 red. Cut.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch. And the Dolphins are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Back. 60 Eagles. 60.
They'll throw out of the gun. And he just does take that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away. He's on for the 2nd time to try to get something inside the 10. And this one's going to be down inside the 20-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
Let's go now. Black Ultra. Black. 95 cents.
Loves to throw it on 1st down. There's Pratt, the tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24.
Down. Set.
From the gun, it's Love. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed. And he will finally be taken down. How about that? A really big play as the final one here in the 3rd. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Set. Cut.
Jacob will get it to start the 4th quarter. And not much there. Good defense held to no gain.
The 26. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and
1. So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
Set. Ready.
Williams in motion.
Cut.
On the bootleg, it's Love. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21. 5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal.
Let's go. Ready? Go.
Here's Jacobs. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. A safe kick taken at the 5. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. A run here with Achan. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 8.
Set it.
This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. The 1st-round pick looking right at home in this offense. It's a 1st down.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense. You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start.
They'll run this one straight ahead with A-check. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach.
Ball is at the 8 for 2nd and goal.
At the Packers' 8-yard line.
One more time, it's A-check. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
On the jump.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. That one taken in, middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Pearson now for the PAT. His kick is good. The Dolphins will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready, red, cycle. 45, white. Blue, striker.
Play clock down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive.
Okay, ready? Red, yellow. Here we go. Block 33, yellow. Field, black. Field, yellow. Black, open. Ready?
Here's Love to throw. Open is the tight end, Pratt.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in 1st and a mile after taking a penalty on 1st down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable 2nd down.
Ready up.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Fight. Let's go. 52 boots. Set.
Now, Jacobs. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Green Bay first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Will Green. Ready.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. That's caught downfield. Dobbs. And he will get into the end zone. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, Packers. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. This one taken at the 7. Past midfield. Look at him go. And he's going to take this all the way back. 91 yards. Touchdown, Miami. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
Packers 21.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. We'll start at the 4. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go, set. Red, strike 2. Cut.
On 1st down, it's Love. Right side, catch made by Dobbs. 2nd down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
Love. This is intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
So in those one-on-one situations, Mike, so often the quarterbacks love attacking those guys in single coverage. The problem is, if you're not perfect with your ball placement and your timing, that defensive back gets his hands on the ball, there's no one around to make the tackle, and he's off to the races.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Blue strike. Down. Cut.
Good play action with Love. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and the pass falls incomplete.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike. And just because they had this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work. The defender bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Ready?
On play action, Love. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. Flush to his right. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Ready. Black, 95.
Here we go. One final play. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one's decided. Not sure they needed to take the timeout, but take it with them. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Ready. 52 blaster.
Now Love. He's going to go deep. Looking for Reed. That's hard. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So, fins up. It's a win for the Dolphins. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one.